Welcome to episode 13 of PIPE GDAO. As usual, it's Sleazy Slimy. And this guy.
It's me, yes, Spime Noodle. It's a very lucky episode we have, clearly.
Yeah, very
For today,
lucky.
yeah.
And we're talking about the PIPE ecosystem chapter of the white paper today. On 13th episode. Hopefully it's not any premonition or anything.
I was going to say it's not a bad look.
And
We should have picked something different. We should have done crypto scams again. I've got so many saved tweets.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, and so it is page 14, the PIPE ecosystem, chapter 3. But wait, are you looking to get the latest updates straight from the source? All the insider details as they happen?
Well, we've got you covered. Follow us on X to stay in the loop with both PGF and the Pipe Company. From announcements to exclusive insights, you'll be the first to know.
And don't miss our next AMA. Get your questions ready, whether you want to ask them in writing or come on air to speak directly with the experts.
It's your chance to ask anything. Hear the answers live and get the clarity you need. Just follow us on X and never miss an AMA announcement.
Stay informed, stay ahead, and get answers right from the source. Go into the link tree in the description, find our X, formerly Twitter page, and we'll see you there. But before that, hey listeners, we get it. Sometimes you've got questions and browsing through endless FAQs just isn't cutting it. I mean, we do have Discord and Telegram where you could ask us questions directly. We're very responsive there. But maybe you want to hear human interaction for something important. A lot of people value that, especially those who are, on the elder side. We get in the universities, there are elder professors. So why not make it easy on yourself and give us a call?
Yes, just pick up the phone and dial +44 0161 399 4283.
From 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday.
Whether it's a quick question, a bit of help you need, or you just want to chat with a real person, we're here for you.
No robots, no runaround, just friendly folks ready to give you the answers you need, and fast. So, next time you're stuck, remember this number, +44 0161 399 4283, available 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday. We're ready when you are. First of all, we have a graph, as we usually do, on-chain immutability and off-chain oracles. I'm just describing, well, not a graph, I guess a picture, you could say it. It's a figure 5. Just to define our terms, on-chain means something happening inside the blockchain, off-chain means something happening outside of the blockchain. You know, there are calculations that are happening on-chain. Then there's, let's say, a football match that happens off-chain, like the one where Spain won against England.
You're so funny. You're so I actually
I know.
don't think you understand. This puts such a huge barrier between us ever since I found out you were Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm still upset. Yeah.
I'm not even Spanish ethnically, but I will claim the Spanish ethnicity just for this.
I mean, you live there, and that's bad enough.
Yeah, we have on-chain, like calculations, like price, and then there's off-chain, which is like the real world, and also like everything on blockchain, like a system, another electronic system, which is not on the blockchain, like PIPE, like some of the PIPE ecosystem components. Then there's immutability. So mutable means changeable, immutable means unchangeable. It's important for to be able to not have anyone tampering with the records of the history. It is one of those important things that are key to why we're using a blockchain. Although, to be fair, immutability is not inherently a part of blockchain. A blockchain can be mutable, but in practice, that the vast majority of them are immutable. And then there's oracles. Off-chain oracle is just some kind of service that gives you information about what's happening outside off-chain. Like there can be a service, a company, which says, in this football match, Spain won.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an example of an oracle. Or an oracle that says, this is the price of $1 against, I don't know, Brazilian whatever currency they have. Maybe they actually have dollars. I don't know.
I think is it? Yeah, hold on. Let's have a look.
Brazilian real.
Apparently.
Oh yeah, they have
Yeah.
real money there.
Real money. Since
Yeah.
1994, they've had real money.
Yeah, not like everyone else. The not real money.
No.
But first, did you know that even top companies like Coinbase struggle with talent retention, averaging just about 0.8 years, so under 1 year? Web3 faces a big problem with unqualified applicants, some scammers, overall CV spammers, leading to short-term hires. Applications like Passion, they are misaligned with the project ethos. This disconnect reduces long-term commitment to missions and goals. Well, Arbito fixes this. Arbito is a limited membership Web3 jobs platform that combines AI tools, vetting, and job management tools, as well as third-party ad boosts. We are maximizing the number of eyeballs on your job post. Join today by going to our link tree in the description and look for arbito.io.
Stop. Are you looking for a way to make passive income with your online business with a quality partnership that has low startup costs? Then the PIPE Affiliates and Referrals is for you. An affiliate is an individual business that helps promote the PIPE services in exchange for a commission on the sales or leads that generate from their links. To do this, you'll need to join an affiliate program with PIPE, promote PIPE with unique tracking links on your websites, blogs, or social media, or any other channels. You will then go on to earn any commission made when a new user clicks your link and makes a purchase.
You heard that right. When a new user clicks your link or any client of yours and makes a purchase, you earn a commission from it. The referral process using PIPE offers a structured and efficient way for recruiting agencies to connect qualified candidates with potential employers. By leveraging PIPE's capabilities, agencies can enhance the quality of their referrals and improve the chances of candidates being considered for suitable associate positions. There are currently 4 roles: sales associate with a revenue share of 20%, the affiliate with 15%, and on a small scale there's refer with 1% and associate refer also with 1%.
Go to www.thepipecompany.co.uk/associates-affiliates to become an affiliate with the PIPE program today and start generating passive income with long-term potential.
And then there's a couple of boxes. The one on-chain immutability, it has IP as a non-fungible token, aka NFT, aka that's something that's happening in the future. We don't have this out yet. There's a PEX, which is Pipe Exchange, which is where everything, not yet, but will in the future, up and coming, be traded on. Something like your investments, your tokens, your NFTs, and stuff like that. There's a DIF, aka Decentralized Investment Fund, and DLT/blockchain. And then there is the off-chain oracles, which is PIPE GDAO. We've talked about it a little bit, where question, evaluate, decide. There's EU R&D IP, so research and development / intellectual property. There's the associates network, and that's pretty much how the graph goes. The PIPE company has developed the ecosystem shown in Figure 5 that we just described. This shows how the key building blocks of the PIPE ecosystem and the stakeholders interact to take IP from the lab to IPO/STO. This is done by way of a private placement within a closed user group on the PEX. So we're just describing pretty much how the process goes from the lab to funding to PIPE, stuff like that. The ecosystem is in 2 related but distinct parts, namely the on-chain processes and systems building utilizing DLT/blockchain, in parentheses Hedera, and all the benefits that brings, and the off-chain, otherwise known as an oracle, where all the rigor, qualitative processing, and validation of R&D/IP happens. Yeah, normally we have a separation between the blockchain and the centralized off-chain system. Because while blockchain has a number of advantages, such as being immutable and such as having full transparency, this is all great, but it doesn't apply to every situation in stuff like a company where they are meant to have their processes away from public eye. Well, some of them, not all of them. Of course, there is a level of transparency expected of companies where you're not meant to set up a very expensive chain that would be validated by hundreds of validators outside of your chain. That is that is hardly necessary, and it would be too expensive to do that in some kind of organization that just wants a working process. So we have a centralized process inside companies because that's the more useful use case. So like a hybrid system. When we need blockchain, we use blockchain, but when it's not needed, we use centralized system. Just like we're using here. IP is managed through the employment of NFT features, thus bringing numerous benefits to both the IP creator and the IP exploiter. I think IP user would be the more friendly term, but yeah, IP exploiter, that's the expression that people came up with. The underlying IP is protected throughout the disclosure and due diligence process up to and beyond the point of funding. So yeah, NDAs and stuff like that. So they can work on it without it being public too early. This process also allows for permissionless open source mechanism of IP improvement and development to occur and for the value of the associated NFT to rise in relation to this improvement. So yeah, we are building stuff.
Absolutely we are.
But before that, have you heard of a certain logo designer that managed to turn $2,000 into $200,000?
I have not. Please tell me more.
Oh well, his name is Dustin Moskowitz, a simple designer whose genius foresight in an early university startup, Facebook, changed his life. Yes, he designed the Facebook logo. And you can do this too by contributing to nascent technology startups from universities of today through PIPE Associate Network. Find out how you can get started today by going into the description, our link tree, and look for www.arbato.io/ban. But before we continue, are you looking to invest in real-world asset innovation IPs? Maybe one coming from a university? I'll have you know, they have an average ROI of 397%, aka X4. And did you know, the likes of Gatorade and Google actually came out from universities?
Then what you're looking for is the PIPE GDAO, a community-led protocol that fairly openly and honestly governs overall community ownership of the various protocols it creates. Join the Web3 real-world asset revolution powered by PGF Launchpad with cutting-edge university laboratory inventions that could change the world with your support, bridging the gap between university IP real-world assets and Web3 capital. The PGF Launchpad connects EU university lab innovators directly with retail investors on the blockchain, included but not limited to automated seizure prediction and prevention, and boost EV driving range significantly. This could be up to 70%.
You can join us by going into the link tree in the description, launchpad.thepipegdao.io.
So now we've sort of got another figure here, where he's calling, so it's the PIPE PAN, or it's the PAN PIPE Associate Network, as it's known, and the PIPE DNV. Both feed into the PIPE QED, which will then go and feed on into the PIPE DAO, and then into the what we call the PEX, which is also known as Sleazy.
PIPE Exchange. And it's also known as the muscle on your chest. But that's a different
Absolutely. Yeah, different packs. So the key high-level elements of our proposition are shown in figure 6 above, with the one I just described. So the PIPE DMV, also known as disclosure and validation, is the process that creates visibility of disclosures to IP creators, IP investors, and IP exploiters, so they can assess viability, determine and express interest, and start to follow and develop new ideas and innovations. The PIPE QED process, or the question, evaluate, and decide, supports the commercial decision making process by ensuring that all parties share the same view of the truth and follow a standardized path from lab to IPO, which will then go and feed into the PIPE PAN Associate Network. Allows associates to find projects that can commit to supporting, with the aim of creating a community of associates who will work together and bring new companies to the market. The GDAO will then support the creation of the PGF, where funds evolve to support these early stage ideas / innovations along the pathway from pre-seed to Series A. Series A, which is also, I believe, an Italian footballing league, but it's not what we're talking about here.
Surely.
Surely, I'd hope not. And eventual IPO/STO. The PIPE exchange, or also known as PEX, like muscles on your chest, which allows funded projects and performance reporting to be visible to all stakeholders, as well as creating the opportunity for investors to trade, buy, swap, and sell their positions and create new positions. The PEX will also facilitate the STO, security token offering, when projects that have been funded with 2 million euros wish to float their equity as security tokens to raise more capital.
Oh, securities. That's a
Yes.
sensitive legal topic, and we have lawyers.
And we have lawyers.
Yeah. So if you're a project that wishes to go ahead with some securities, you might want our advice on this and join PIPE ecosystem while you're at it. PIPE disclosure and validation is the first step in the QED process. A researcher or technology transfer office, known as TTO, that has registered. A TTO is an office over at universities that is in charge of commercializing a project. So the researchers do their science stuff and the TTO does the commercialization stuff. That has registered at www.lab2ipo.com, discloses their idea/innovation using a standard form. This is initially analyzed by AI, summarized and metadata extracted, and IP lookup is carried out. In the meantime, any PIPE associate within the PIPE associate network, otherwise known as PAN, who has knowledge and experience that is relevant, will be alerted to the project's posting and invited to review. This review, coupled with AI elements and IP lookup and an iterative process, help to validate a particular project in terms of its viability. A full report is generated that highlights the main findings, recommendations, quality of disclosure, technology opinion, value proposition, impact, momentum, and overall opinion of the disclosure. So this is all just describing how our process is when a project is submitted.
Did you know up to 45% of recruiter talent database are dormant? This means 45% of your revenue is left on the table.
Wow.
I know, right? But if you repurpose your talent database by redirecting them to nascent industry technology in high growth, you can share a portion of the high growth sweat equity too. How? The PIPE Associate Network. Bring new opportunities to talent within university-born R&D IP startups worldwide and earn a part of the future. Go to our description for the link tree or sign up on www.thepipecompany.co.uk and start your adventure of the future today.
Absolutely. So QED is a standard gated process with numerous steps that underpins the lab to IPO pathway. With the QED process, there exists standard metrics that determine a project's viability, such as TRL, standing for Technology Readiness Levels, SRM, Solution Readiness for Market, PRI, Proposition Readiness for Investment, BOR, Business Operational Readiness. As each stage is completed, or not, the risk profile and gap analysis relating to a particular project is adjusted as the valuation and potential of the project. Completing QED also completes the business planning process, including all technical and business roadmaps and future KPI/milestone targets.
The PEX allows for all funded projects to be listed and is where the relationship between invested projects, the PGF, and the associate DIFs, standing for Decentralized Investment Funds, is managed, as well as the various options to buy, sell, and trade and swap. So PEX is our exchange where all of this stuff associated to PIPE network is exchanged. The PEX is a central tenet of the PIPE system, given that PIPE is in fact an acronym for the pre-IPO exchange. The idea of having an exchange where early stage/private entities can secure funding at all stages up to and beyond IPO, and where the benefit of growth and investment performance will benefit all stakeholders and members and not just the 1%, is where the whole concept of PIPE was derived. The PEX is the heart of the system. So the point of the paragraph is that it is benefiting the small guy over just the high top tier investments that are like the VCs/angel investors type. Although the 1% goes even beyond that. And that is it for this chapter. It was not very long, but we will see you in the next one.
Yes, goodbye. Thank you for coming.